Hey y'all, Jesse Kalen coming at you with a weekly Oracle card psychic energy reading forecast for the week of June 25th in 2018. If you would like a personal reading or a healing Reiki session with me, just send me an email. All of my work is donation based, so pay what you can, if you can, and yeah, you'll get your service no matter what. And if you would like to join me on Instagram or Facebook for daily card pulls and a glimpse into my personal life somehow, like Facebook posts and the Instagram story and such, that's there. And if you would like to be a monthly supporter on Patreon, that will be down below as well. So I will see y'all for your individualized divine message. Hello, Leo. For your spread, I'm using the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish and Selena Fenich. So let's see what's going on for those drawn to this message for this week. Okay. All right. So the universe is speaking to you greatly. So your overall tone is stardust, premonition, galactic communications, beginnings and endings. So seeing signs and understanding what they mean, confusion being cleared up by your ability to receive and interpret signs from the universe, not being restricted by your ego any longer. You have the Merlin. Guidance, mentorship, teacher of the old ways. Now, in order to be, so you have a teacher around you, a guide, a spiritual team teaching you things so that you can incorporate very deep understandings, and just by happenstance, by your mere existence, when you move forward down a path, you create a trail for those behind you or those who, are not at this current point ready to see what you see, but will be able to see what you see later on down the road. And your trail, your inspiration, your trail blazing essentially for people around you, it makes their pathway easier to obtain because you've already done the hard work. So, and you know instinctively that you cannot take action on this. This is a deep spiritual understanding that only you can only live life for yourself. There is an urge to implement change with those around you, scared to fly, the right moment, sensing out the right timing, but you know that you can't tell people what you've been learning. You can't express to those who are not ready to see, whose veil is still, like, it's not lifted beyond a certain point. So there's this dreamy aspect, there's this hoping aspect, and you're ready, you're training, you're becoming more and more ready. It's like, okay, so you've done your training, I should say. That's why you can speak with the universe, you can see those signs, and you're ready to learn and ready to apply your learning for your own life. And even though you want to take other people with you along your journey, you know you cannot do that for them. You cannot make that choice for them. You can only be the inspiration and live your own life. So this is waiting for the right timing, for the divine timing, for any new venture. If you want to move forward in a different project, if you want to just co-create a certain ideal or a certain... a project is the word, whether it's charity work or what have you. It is just very interesting to give divine timing its due respect and to just know that as you live your life, you will be an inspiration to others. The time is not now for others to follow you, but it will be later on. Once was innocent. Knowledge means change. Now, hold on, this is driving me nuts. I'm sorry, I'm like picking at my skin. I can't help it. All right, so once was innocent. Knowledge means change in your own behavior. So not only, it may be fairly unlike you to give people their space and work with divine timing. It may be more of like the power energy, the powerhouse of that cat to like make the changes and emanate and expect the world to bend at your will, which is true. but it will be more effective while you're in divine communications to understand divine communication, to understand divine timing. Now, there is a lot of purple in your spread. So the Once Was Innocent, the Stardust, this Merlin, and then you have that one golden card with sparks of yellow. So there's a lot of this going on. There's a lot of third eye work going on, most definitely, with understanding communication signs, the changing of yourself to change the world around you. And this waiting for the divine timing, this is very sacral chakra oriented. This is knowing in a different way. This is a sacral chakra intelligence. Intelligence does not just live here. It lives in the lower frequency chakras as well. Just like every human and every species of animal has their own intelligence, right? So do you, and you are utilizing that and incorporating that. So this Once Was Innocent, I would like to tune in for a message, please. You are leaving behind a lot of burdens and soul work that you have done. You are taking up the reins and you are taking control of your life, utilizing this knowledge that is happening in the beginning of the week, this download. And it's not just this download, it's an accumulation of everything you've learned up until this point. And you deciding what to do about it. And especially with this galactic communications coming in, you're going to understand from the universe what it is that you can change about yourself to co-create your dreams into existence. Yeah, major communication week, willingness to change, willingness to give the universe and other people's free will time and a chance to do their thing as they will, right? And yeah, there's a very deep change happening here, a core level change that will result in different actions. It's okay to wake up one day completely different. That's okay. It's okay to one day suddenly comprehend all of your egotistical lessons up until this point, to understand your place in the cosmos. It's okay to wake up one day ready to take on a new challenge. One moment changes eternity. It takes that one moment of change, that one decision, and decision is even too much of a controlling word. This change is like deep, deep, deep within you, and you just act accordingly. Wonderful, Leo. Congratulations on giving people their space and working with divine timing. Receive the downloads. Allow your energy to shift. Allow your actions to be changed by your core self. Okay? There it is. Is that it? Yes and no. Hold on. I just keep hearing be willing to change, be willing to face your fear, be willing to make changes, and I'm seeing a flower blooming, okay? So like whatever changes you are inspired to make through these galactic communications, if you ignore them, you are ignoring your higher self. You are acting under fear and under your ego. So there's a fairy right here, like sitting, like whispering in my ear, like there's some danger for negligence. There's some danger for skimming and skirting aside these lessons. These lessons are not to be skimmed. They are not to be skirted aside. They are not to be pushed aside anymore because you want to do what you want to do. No, the fairies are urging you to stop doing what you have been doing, whatever that may be, and you very well may know what it is because it's going to be causing you frustration, right? If someone is causing you frustration, it's really not them, it's your interpretation of them. So, that was a synchronistic message for me as well. So, yeah, stop doing what you're doing and take control over what you have control over, which is your own perception. Knowledge means change. Understanding exactly what that means. Because it's easier said than done, but this week y'all might be experiencing exactly what that means and how to live that truth and live that lesson. All right? I'm here if you need me for your personal guidance. Good luck with everything. I love you for loving yourself. Take care, rock on, and I'll talk to you soon.